Hi, this is Rockin' Robin, and today I'm at Disney World talking ways to save money. I have 18 tips to help you save money at Disney World. So you stay with us because I want to see you save money. You have a planned trip going to Disney World and you're looking to save some money. Well, the earlier you start, the more you're going to save. That's tip number 1A, I guess I'll say. Well, the first thing I do is I like to tell people that I'm planning to go somewhere because you never know. You may get gift cards. And if you don't get gift cards, you can start saving money to get gift cards. So tip number 1 is to use gift cards. If you buy gift cards at places like Sam's, sometimes you can pay $80 and get $100 worth of gift card. So check out places like that and have your kids tell people if they're going to their party or something. A great gift idea would be a gift card. Or you can get a Disney credit card where you get points back to use at Disney World. Then you can use the points from the card or the gift cards at Disney for food, hotels, or whatever it is that you need. Now, tip number 2 for me, and something that I do, is I use apps. I use Shopkick or Fetch. With Shopkick, you download the app and then you will look at some videos and you'll get points. Or you can go to stores and you can click on some products and you get points. All those points can give you gift certificates to Disney World that you can use there. And with Fetch, what you do is you download the app, and then what happens is you put your receipts in, and when you put your receipts in, what happens is you get points towards food and different items. Now, some are Disney, some are not, but you can use them towards restaurants that are in Disney or around the area. I have links to those two in my description, so make sure you look there. Now, number 3 is to drink water in Disney. Don't be wasting money drinking all kinds of sodas unless you go here. But first off, soda is expensive, but water is free. You can go to any quick service or any restaurant and say, can you give me a cup of water? You can even bring in cups. You can't bring ice, but you can bring cups. If you want a special treat, you go here. This is Club Cool, and all these drinks are free. You can test all these drinks. Make a special treat to your kids. We're going to go up to Club Cool, and we're going to get different kinds of drinks from around the world. Some are good. Be careful with that Beverly. So that one's not so great. Number 4, use Undercover Tourist. Now, Undercover Tourist gives you discounts at everything, whether it's hotels, whether it's theme parks, all kinds of things. Just go to my description and click on the link. You'll get the discounts on the hotels. Everybody who goes to these things knows you got to use Undercover Tourist. If you don't go all the time, you don't know about it. But that's a great way. Use my link. Yes, all these links, I do get a little tiny percentage, not a lot, but they can save you a lot of money. So that's a good one to know about. Again, it's in my description. Just go in there and search for what it is you're looking for, whether it's hotel or theme park tickets. It's going to be cheaper. Number 5, bring your own snacks and food. So all you have to do is bring a cooler with no ice. You can put in some snacks or maybe a lunch sandwich or something you can. And then when you want a good meal like this, you just have one big meal. You don't have to have all your meals in Disney. Sometimes you maybe want to have something at your hotel so that you can have your food. But when you go in, you don't have to grab all these snacks. Look how expensive they are, and prices are only going up. If you bring your own snacks and you have your own chips or you have your own cheese or fruits or whatever it is in your cooler, your kids will be happy. You can bring ice packs. You just can't bring loose ice. So bring your own snacks if it's possible. And then sit down, have one nice meal. And it won't be so expensive because they do have some good food. And I know you're going to want to try it, but it doesn't mean you can't save some money on snacks in the meantime. Number 6 is to bring your own souvenirs. You can go to eBay, you can go to Amazon, you can buy a lot of Disney souvenirs before you get there. Maybe you want to give your kids something each day and say, hey, today, look at what we have. And then they won't be so interested in buying them unless they got those gift cards they were collecting. It's very expensive for souvenirs, and there's so much in Disney. Shirts can be $60 to $100, $150. You know, there's pins, there's everything. Find something for the kids, give that to them each day, and make them happy. And if you find you have to buy gifts and souvenirs, What about going to the Character Warehouse? There are 2 Character Warehouses in Orlando that you could buy seasonal items. Maybe they're out of season, but you can get them for discounted prices, like half price, maybe even less. Find out where they are. If you have a way to get there, go to them. Number 7 tip is spend a day at the hotel. I don't care if you're staying at a Disney hotel or you're staying outside. Usually they have things to do. You can go to the pool, you can play games, ride slides. There's a lot of different shows. If you go to Disney, go to the front desk, say, hey, what types of activities do you have here? You will be surprised. There's free movies for the kids. There are arts and craft activities. There are trivia contests and even bar activities for adults. Well, a lot of time there's activities going around there. You can easily spend a day at the pool and save a lot of money. If you go for a week, I recommend that you spend at least one day at the pool or hanging around, because it gets really intense if you spend all your time in the parks, and there are so much to do. You'll be surprised. Even the campground there is amazing. So many activities. Here it is. You can see where the kids can sit and just watch TV. And they're watching Disney programs. They're not watching something that you wouldn't want them to watch. It's a lot of fun. The way they do the whole thing, they will enjoy it, and they won't know any different than if they were in the park spending all that money. So spend one day looking around at the hotels. You know, you can go hotel to hotel and look at others' hotels as well. If you're staying at one that doesn't have a pool, look for a resort pass. A resort pass is around $25, and it allows you to use the facilities of one of the hotels that are in resortpass.com. So go there if you want to check out another resort and enjoy their pool. Now, number 8 is to stay at a non-Disney hotel and look for their freebies. A lot of them have free breakfast, and there's a Drury hotel, D-R-U-R-Y, and that hotel has free supper some nights. It's called an early supper. Has basics, you know, like mac and cheese and soups and hot dogs. But hey, save yourself some money. Whenever you go to any of the hotels, even if they're not Disney, ask them what free events they have. Take advantage. Why wouldn't you? The next way, number 9, to save some money is to spend a day somewhere else. There are so many fun activities outside of Disney World when you go to Orlando. I have a video on all the things you do that are not Disney or Universal. Right here, this is Icon Park. I was showing you earlier Old Town, where you can walk around and enjoy a lot of different things going on. Here, check out Old Town. Check out Icon Park. This is on the wheel. It's an observation wheel where you can go around and look at the whole city. It's beautiful. And what you're seeing, that blue thing on the right there, that is a Star Flyer. A lot of fun. What about Gatorland? Gatorland is so much fun, and it's a lot cheaper. It's like $25 to $30 rather than the $125 per person or more that you're spending in Disney World. It's a lot of fun. I guarantee you, with the stuff for the whole family, even the little kids. I have a video on that. I have a video on almost all of them. Check out Dieselland. Check out Andretti's. There is a lot of different places that you can go that are in Orlando, and in my description with the Undercover Tourist, a lot of them have discounts. Keep saving money. That is the most fun. And you know what? When you go on this observation wheel, if you go at the right time, you'll even be able to see the Disney fireworks from either Epcot or Magic Kingdom. I always love to do 2 things for the price of 1. Now, number 10, take free transportation. Even if you don't stay in a Disney park, you probably will be able to get a bus somewhere. If you stay at one of their friends' hotels, they'll take you to the park. You know, it's very expensive if you don't find a way to get there cheap. It's $25 to park a day. So if you're taking a car and you can avoid that, avoid it. If you have to take a car, it's going to be expensive. So use the bus, use a monorail, use something else if it's possible. Ask at your hotel what you can do. Number 11 is to go to Disney World in the off season. Now that would be, mid to late August through early October, or late January through the end of February. Those are the 2 very best times to go. Prices are cheaper to get into the park. Prices are cheaper in hotels. Prices seems to be cheaper for everything. So if you want to save money, you don't want to hit the crowds, that is the best time to go. And it's still warm, it's still beautiful, you're still going to get all the same fun. You'll probably get more perks if you go at the right time. So think about going during the off season. For tip number 12, I told you to bring your own food. Well, you know what? You can even get your own groceries delivered to the hotel. Or if you can drive and pick them up, it's cheaper because you don't want to have to pay. But if you get them delivered, you can have bagels and cream cheese for breakfast. Most of the hotels have some kind of refrigerator, or you can have something, muffins or whatever, something. That is how you're going to get your food, especially if you are flying. So that's a great way to save money. You can use Instacart or Lyft or whatever it is you choose. Just call the hotel. I already told you to avoid the off season, but you might want to avoid weekends if you can't, or holidays. Those are definitely more expensive and busier as well. And if you live in the area and you're driving down for 5 days, avoid the Saturday and Sunday. You'll be so happy that you did. If you can't, that's fine. Maybe you want to spend those days at your pool and doing something else. That would be perfect too. But anyway, you can avoid going on a Saturday or Sunday. You're definitely going to save you money. And it's even cheaper if you look into pass holders and you're there for a long time. You might just get them without going there and save money. Number 14 is to split meals or have quick service. If you sit down and you have a big expensive meal, it's going to cost you a lot. You can have a quick service, and there are some that are very good. We often split meals, and if we're still hungry, we'll buy another meal somewhere else. But it's a great way to save money, not kill yourself overeating, because it's hard to walk all that way if you're really, really full. And I like to enjoy a lot of different foods. So we always split foods and we look to see what's there. We get a good deal. If you go to Animal Kingdom, go to the Flame Tree Barbecue, get the sampler. It's enough for 2 people and you're saving yourself some money. Great tip to do, and you'll find that you can do that at several different restaurants. Now, number 15, if you need a stroller or a scooter, bring your own. You don't want to have to pay. It's like $50, $60 a day to rent a scooter. And I'm not exactly sure, but it's not cheap to rent a stroller either. And if you have a kid that's going to be whiny and wants to sit and tired all the time, you're definitely going to need a stroller. If it's possible, do that. If not, you can rent some outside of Disney, which are cheaper than renting it in Disney. So take a look at that. They'll bring them right to your hotel, wherever you are, and you can just take them from there. Great, great idea. Number 16 is to avoid extras. Don't pay extra money for extra experiences like making this little robot or making a Star Wars lightsaber. You don't have to have Genie Plus. You don't have to have the dining experience. You don't have to have Photo Pass. You don't have to have any of them. You know, you can go to Photo Pass, have them take a picture of you, and then give them your phone and say, can you take a picture on my phone? This way you avoid the cost. Don't be wasting money. You don't have to if you can't afford it. You don't need any of those extras. Disney World is great just the way it is. A good way to save money. Stick to the plan. Stick to what they're offering you. You don't need these things. They're going to try to give them to you, but you don't have to have them. Next on our list is that you make your own checklist so that you bring all the items. Make sure you bring things like ponchos, sunscreen, Advil, cooling towels, any kind of medication you might need, something to charge your phone, all the things you don't want to spend money on there already because you have them at home. And this is not going to make your day to go spend and waste money on something you have that is going to cost twice as much as it costs at home, and you don't really need it. So make yourself a list, write it down, double check it, make sure you buy everything you need in advance. Now, the last and final tip that we have should also be done in advance. That is to find all the freebies that you can do. You can wear happy birthday pins. Sometimes they give you free desserts. There's other different pins that you can get for free. You can go to Disney Springs. It doesn't cost anything to go to Disney Springs for one day. You can go to City Walk in Universal. It may charge you for parking unless you go after 6. Then it's free parking, but you can walk there and there's a lot of different things to do there. I told you already to go to Old Town in the museums and the different parks, but search for all the freebies that are related to where you're going and when you're staying. There are games in Disney World. Go to Magic Kingdom. You can ask for what different kinds of treasure hunt games. There's an animal finding game at Animal Kingdom that the kids will enjoy. enjoy. There's all kinds of things to do in the park that are extras and don't cost any money. Research it now, look for all those freebies, see what you can get, and make sure you take advantage of them. Right here, you can take a drawing class and learn how to draw Disney characters, and it's free at Animal Kingdom. At Hollywood Studios, you can use your Disney bands to go and find people as if you were the Mandalorian. You have to follow a whole bunch of clues, and it is free. It's one of the many things that Disney offers for free in their parks. You gotta love Disney. They have so many free. And don't forget to hit museums and parks in Orlando if you're there. A lot of them are great. Well, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe, hit the bell, give us a thumbs up, and check out our descriptions for more ways to get you discounts.